Good morning, everybody. I'm in southern Washington today. I'm in the Columbia River Gorge area. I'm at Columbia Hills Historical State Park. The Columbia River here is the border between Washington and Oregon, and as I'm getting ready here, I can see beautiful clear views of Mount Hood. I'm going to be doing the Vista Loop Trail. It's about 6.6 miles with about 1,000 feet of elevation gain. It's about 40 degrees right now, and it should be warming up to about 60. The wildflowers are starting, and I'm looking forward to a great day. So come along with me. As I was arriving here at the parking lot, there was a school bus with a school group. Nice to getting out here and learning. Have a great day outside. Great view of Mount Hood there in Oregon. There is the Horse Thief Butte. I walked around there yesterday. It was very windy. Columbia River. Basalt cliffs. We have a couple information boards here. We'll take a look at it. Traffic on the far side of the river. There goes a train. This says we are standing in the pathway of some of the largest floods ever known. They carved steep walled canyons, sculpted immense waterfalls, and left behind landscapes found nowhere else on Earth. Here's a picture of Beacon Rock. During the last ice age, a lobe of ice, at least half a mile high, blocked the Clark Fork River in Idaho, creating an enormous lake called Glacial Lake Missoula. This ice dam failed over and over, sending billions of tons of water rampaging across the land. Thundering torrents of water, mud, and icebergs raced through the Columbia River corridor, stripping away millions of tons of soil and rock and shaping the unique scenery of the gorge. The floodwaters raged all the way to the mouth of the river, pouring into the vast Pacific Ocean. Along the trail to the left here, we could get some good views of columnar basalt from the old flood basalt flows. We're hearing some meadowlarks and other birds. There's a creek flowing right to the right here. coming down to cross the creek. We can go across the branches there. This is the Y junction where we're going to turn left. I've been listening to the meadowlarks, very beautiful song. I haven't spotted any yet. Their voices carry very far, so I'm always looking closer. Need to look a little farther away. You are walking in the footsteps of Native Americans, soldiers, and Euro-American settlers. Sections of this trail follow the imprint of the old Dalles Fort Simcoe military road, which was built in 1855 to 56 to shuttle supplies between Fort Dalles and the newly constructed Fort Simcoe, now a state park, 65 miles to the north. The road followed Indian trails established over thousands of years, which ran from the Wishram fisheries on the Columbia River through the Columbia Hills and over the Simcoe Mountains to the Yakima River Valley. After the fort was shuttered in 1859, settlers and homesteaders made occasional use of this route until other roads were built. The Lucas Homestead. The ruins of an old homestead lie in the valley below. In 1879, John T. Lucas and his wife Emma settled on 160 acres here in the Dalles Mountains. They built their home next to 8 Mile Creek, which provided irrigation for their garden and fruit orchard and drinking water for their sheep. The Lucas Homestead was one of several along the creek, the only year-round water supply in the hills. We're going to stay to the left here and go along the 8 Mile Creek Trail. If you went straight ahead kind of to the right, you'd be going on the military road. We're now getting close to the Dalles Mountain Ranch. There's a separate road that you can take to drive up there. You don't have to hike to get there. And as far as I read online, it was donated by the owners in 1993 to the state of Washington. And in 2003, it became part of the state park here. Greatly expanded the property of the park. So here's where we would turn left to get the ranch route and ranch access. But we're gonna go to the right and finish our loop. It's really peaceful and quiet this morning. And there's Mount Hood.